Hey, I know we haven't talked in a little while, but I just wanted to tell you something that's been on my mind. You know those days where you wake up and the minute your eyes are open, it's just this intense feeling of being pulled in every direction? That's been my reality lately. It feels like I'm walking a really thin line between sunrise and sunset, and all day long there's this pressure to not mess up, to just keep my balance. It's exhausting, honestly. From the second the sun comes up, it feels like it's throwing these long shadows of doubt at me. Not just on the ground, but right there in my head. I have all these thoughts that start to creep in, whispering all the ways things could go wrong, or what I should have done differently yesterday. It's this constant low-level anxiety that just hangs in the air, and it's there every single day. And my heart, it feels like it's just beating in time with the clock, you know? Every second is a question I don't have the answer to, and every minute is just a mystery I can't figure out. I'm just moving through this fog, hoping I end up where I'm supposed to. Lately it feels like I'm just drifting, like a boat without a clear path. The sails feel worn out, not from a big storm, but just from the constant, shifting winds of change. One day things are going one way, and the next, they've completely changed course. And the horizon, that thing you're supposed to be aiming for, it keeps moving. It's never where you think it is. I'm trying to navigate by what I think are the right stars, but even they seem to hide behind the clouds sometimes. Their light is there, just barely, but it's enough to keep me from feeling totally lost. It's enough to keep me going, to tell myself I'm not completely off course. The path ahead of me just feels like a giant maze. Every decision feels like a turn into the unknown. I'll be honest, sometimes I just want to stop and not have to choose anything. The weight of it all is heavy, but I try to remember to hold on to a small light I carry inside. It's not a big, powerful spotlight, it's just this tiny, flickering flame of hope. It gets small sometimes when the wind picks up, but it never goes out. With every breath I take, I feel like I'm pulling in a little bit of courage, just weaving it into the very core of who I am. I'm trying to build up this toughness, this resilience, so I don't break under the pressure. I spend a lot of time in my own head too, just looking at the thoughts like they're a reflection in a mirror. I see echoes of who I was and worries about who I'm becoming. The present moment is this really tricky, delicate place to be. It feels like this dance, you know, a back and forth between feeling completely scared and having total faith that things will work out. I try to be mindful of where I am and the decisions I'm making. I try to walk softly because I know the ground I'm on is fragile. This whole thing feels so temporary, and it can all change in an instant. It's like life is just a river, and I'm being carried along by the currents of time. I'm not really in charge of the direction. I feel like a little leaf floating on top, and sometimes I'm just drifting without a care. But then other times, I get caught in these small whirlpools of doubt and just spin around and around. But in the quiet moments when I can actually stop and listen to myself, I find this deep stillness. It's a moment of calm in all the noise and chaos. It's a moment where I can just breathe and be okay with not having it all figured out. Every morning, I wake up and it feels like I'm being handed a brand new book with blank pages. The pen is in my hand, and I'm the one who has to write the story. And honestly, my hand shakes. I don't know the plot. I don't know if the story will even make sense. But I'm just trying to trust that I'm supposed to write it anyway. In this whole journey, I'm constantly looking for my own strength, a strength I sometimes don't even know I have. In all this uncertainty, I'm trying to find my resolve to say, yes, I can do this. The future feels like a canvas, and I have all these dreams, but the colors aren't filled in yet. And as the day fades into night, and all the stress of the day is gone, I look up at the stars and try to remember that all I have to do is keep moving forward. One step at a time. That's all any of us can do, just one step at a time.